I am at NAFEM. All right, I'm at NAFEM 2025 in Atlanta, and I am here with Jason from American Panel, and he's going to talk about what they got new at American Panel. So what's up, Jason?
Not much. What are you doing?
Enjoying the show, walking around, seeing all the cool stuff. Seeing this Lambo green cooler is pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's one I got cut out.
There's one.
I'll edit it out.
So a lot of people at the show. You're gonna see that a lot. So yeah, we got a bunch of really cool things going on. Obviously, we have our wrapped cooler here with a little bit of vehicle wrap on it, some cool customization, just to kind of show off how much custom stuff we actually really do. I mean, everything's one-off.
Yeah.
Everything for the customers is 100% individual. You know, we don't have panels sitting around or anything like that. Whatever box you order, that's what we build right away, and that's what you get, and stuff like that. So at the show here, we got we're debuting. We're debuting our remote monitoring system, the AP Chill Cloud, where you can actually get all the information as far as temperature and time and stuff like that, HACCP data, all that stuff that comes from our IC Plus controller. All can be done right on your phone on an app, and you can also do it on a cloud dashboard. You get real-time notifications, so if power goes out and stuff like that. AP Chill Cloud. It's app-based. It's you get real-time notifications, stuff like that. So power goes out, something like that, you'll know right away. You know, temperature's too high, stuff like that. You go ahead and get it all right away.
So is that subscription-based, or how's that work for you guys?
So it is included in the cost of the controller. Okay. So there's no monthly fee or anything like that. Basically, there's no charge for it. You upgrade to this new controller, and it's already in there.
Can you add that to existing doors or existing units you already have, or is it just we built it in?
So you can add it to existing ones, but this controller is unique to our boxes. But if you have an old box out there, absolutely, we can switch it out for this one, and it 100% will work. And all boxes now automatically will, if you get an IC Plus controller, automatically comes with the Chill Cloud. If you use it or not, it's going to be there.
That's a cool thing, because I mean, there's a lot of systems out there you can use to monitor, but it's a subscription based, it's a fee. Yeah. This is like, you just roll it up front into the cost of the box, and you're good to go.
Yeah, exactly. And you get all of that data too. So even for like service guys and stuff like that, if you want to know why stuff's freezing up and stuff like that, you could ask for that data and be able to. You could. It's awesome. It's busy here at the show. Yeah. So
turn around like a
So yeah, like if you wanted to know what was going on with the cooler, you could ask for that data from them, and you could get archive of months of data to figure out what's going on. So you could be like, oh yeah, you've been opening your door 20 times a day. That's why some of this is happening. So you don't have to disassemble tons of stuff. You could look at that data first and be like, all right, I kind of understand what might be happening here.
Yes, that's a great point. It's going to help the customers save money, but it's also going to help the service technician diagnose things. Right. A lot of times, not everybody's good about this asking the customer questions. Some guys just go in and think something's wrong with the unit, and a lot of times it's not a unit problem. It's a customer not being educated in proper use of the equipment. Too hot of food coming in, that kind of stuff, not using proper equipment. I see that all the time. I know you guys sell blast chillers, but I see customers all the time. They'll have a standard walk-in, it's not ready for it, and they'll cook a whole rolling rack of pasta steaming hot and push it right in there. And why does our cooler not keep up? Why is it freezing up? Why is it running all the time? Well, it's not educated properly use of that equipment. So
right, exactly. Walk-in coolers are really, really, really good at holding temperature. Yeah. Adjusting temperature, they're not that great with. That's why you need like a blast chiller or something like that to drop that food temperature down. It's made to handle hot food, drop it down super quickly, and be able to handle all of that humidity and moisture and stuff like that. Walk-in coolers are not meant to do that at all, and it's not only
cold storage, not cold making it cold. So
it keeps stuff cold very, very well. Can hold that temperature.
I talked about the blast chillers. You guys got a really cool product on the other side. I'll put some pictures, videos in of it later, but you guys have integrated a blast chiller into a cooler. So you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. So we've done it for a while, and we just really haven't really promoted it as much as we probably should be. But yeah, what we do is, since all of our stuff is 100% custom, so it's we build it on site and stuff like that, or we build it in our factory and stuff like that for each individual customer. We're able to take the same chiller technology that we use in our like reach-in stand-up ones, and then simply integrate it right into the cooler. So you're taking a cart, you roll it into the chiller, let it chill down. It'll tell you when it's done. And then there's a door on the back side that you simply roll it through right into the cooler, and it keeps all of your food within that cold zone. So you're not taking it out of the chiller into like a 90 or 100 degree kitchen, rolling it through that, and then putting it into the cooler or anything like that. You keep it all within that same little cold zone.
Yeah, that's great, because I mean, we know how it is in the kitchen. You may roll something out and someone may grab you, and that may sit out there 10, 15 minutes. You don't realize it, you don't think about it, but that's the time that bacteria can grow. That stuff's getting warm and cold, warm and cold. You don't want to do that. You can go straight from the blast chiller right into the cooler, and you just keep the integrity of that food.
Yep, keeps the footprint small too, so you don't have multiple pieces of equipment. You just have one box, and it'll do both things for you.
That's cool. What else you guys got over here?
So we're releasing our full line of R290 refrigerant blast chillers.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I've seen all the little red tags. I was like, this is R290? I was like, sweet. So I'm excited about that.
All of our units, from our 200-pound unit all the way down to our 30-pound unit, is all is all R290 now. So we went with that because of all the regulations coming up and stuff like that. We didn't want to have to change refrigerant multiple times or anything like that. So we were like,
just get ahead of it.
Yeah, pick the one that's going to be always compliant. We'll just go with that one, and we did that. And so we're launching that today at NAFEM at the show and stuff like that. We should have a full line. So pretty exciting.
Sweet. R290 is huge. I use it. I've been using it for years and years and years. You know, a lot of the HVAC guys are making this huge push about this A2L thing. They're scared of its flammability factor. I'm like, like in A2L certified tools. I'm like, I've been doing R290 for years and years and years. There's no like.
It's been around forever.
It's a great refrigerant. It's just people have that stigma. It's propane. It's isobutane for 600. I'm like, yeah, but as long as you do your job properly, it shouldn't be an issue anyways.
It's such a small amount that is actually being used. So R290 is extremely efficient. But because of the flammability issue and stuff like that, there's limitations on how much you can actually use. So we have like a 200-pound blast chiller and stuff like that, and that's where we felt the limit of where we could go with the R290 without going to multiple compressors, because there's some people that do have larger units that are R290, but you have multiple compressors. So now you have multiple systems working, your energy is going to increase, it gets way more difficult and complicated to control. And so we decided, well, let's stop R290 at that R20 or our AP20, and then we will figure out the next what we can do for larger ones and stuff like that.
Yeah, they were supposed to up that amount. I don't know what they backed out of it or what happened.
I'm not sure
it was supposed to double up, I think, last year, and it just kind of just fell off the wayside. I know I checked out Copeland, and they've got an actual R290 scroll compressor that's variable speed. You can ramp it up and down. So they got some pretty cool stuff coming for that. So
I'm gonna have to check it out. That's pretty cool.
Joe's the subject matter expert over there on it. He's here today for sure, but yeah, they have a VFD for it, and they have it can be just a standard speed, or you can put it on a VFD and up and down. So there's a lot of advancements coming for it. I mean, we're so far behind here in this country as far as that kind of stuff. I mean, over in Europe, they've used it for 30 plus years. They've got houses where the air conditioning is done with R290, but it's not in the house. It's not like a traditional system. It's like a
remote system.
Well, it's outside, and you're actually using the fluid to transfer the heat back and forth. So, but I mean, think about it. People worry about an R290 cooler in their kitchen, but they have a propane tank in the garage that probably leaks. You know what I mean? You park a car full of gasoline in your garage, and you don't worry about that. So R290 is, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, it's perfectly safe.
It's all about education. It 100% is, and it's been around for a while. It's tested, and that's why we're like, a lot of people know it, understand it. It's been vetted. It works. 100% it works, and so and that's why we chose it. The other thing that we have, I don't know, you feeling strong?
Strong? Oh no.
So we also debuted our 15-foot unsupported span ceiling.
That's a big boy.
It is a big boy.
I'll be scared to walk on that one.
So it's 15 feet across the ceiling on a walk-in, and it is doesn't need extra support, like no I-beams and no hooks that hold it up to the roof or anything like that. Completely unsupported. well, it's self-supported because it has C channels in the middle of it, but it's all encased in foam and stuff like that. When we installed it in our booth, and when we had our installers up there, literally he was standing in the middle of it while they were setting it up, standing there. No deflection, no nothing.
That's awesome. That's good to see.
But it's like 450 pounds, so it's heavy, but it's also Miami-Dade rated and
so
indoor outdoor rated, so snow load, things like that, all that type of stuff.
So you guys put some engineering and some work behind that one.
There was a lot of engineering put into that one, yeah.
Yeah, I've installed I built some boxes, and top panels aren't, they're like the wall panels, not too bad, but you get above 10, 12 feet, you got to put some engineering behind it to make sure it's going to support the load of the environment it's in, and then service technicians walking on there to service stuff like that. And then
we also did testing on like deflection and all that type of stuff, and we found that the wall panels would 100% support it without extra support on the wall, nothing like that. It'll just fit it all and handle it. So it's really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I love your guys' boxes. I actually, there's a restaurant that closed down on a campus, college campus. It's right during COVID. They opened up and then they shut down.
Yeah.
Well, they cleared out, but the college campus wanted the walk-in cooler. It was a walk-in cooler freezer combo. All the stickers were still inside where it went. So I called you guys. You guys sent me like the diagram. I just tore it apart, put it in storage. They poured a concrete pad. We actually put it outside.
Nice.
Put everything back together. And it's at a university. It's in some of my videos. You'll see it out there, but it's rocking and rolling. We did get a new door because it was outdoor.
Yeah.
So we got the outdoor door panel for it. And, it works great, man.
Yeah. The way we build our boxes, we don't use any silicone or anything in like all these gaskets and stuff. So it allows us to like put it together at the factory. So we put the whole thing together at the factory, take pictures of it and stuff like that. But we do it and then make sure that everything is 100%. If it's not, we stop, we remake the panel, we do what we need to do.
That's cool.
And then we can take it apart because there's no silicone, nothing like that. And so also, like you just thought, if you want to move it, you want to do something else with it, there's no silicone in between these. You could just simply tear it all apart, put it back together somewhere else.
Yeah, I was impressed with the seals in between here because we tore it all apart, and I was like, it had only been together for like a year, but they kind of expanded back, and then they sucked right back together and put it back together. I was impressed. I was really happy. It was a great project. It was a fun project I did. It was something new. I don't build boxes all the time.
Yeah.
But after I did that, I was like, I can build these all day long, man. This ain't bad. So now I'm like, hey, you got anyone to come together in Indianapolis, let me know. I'll come put them together for you.
No problem.
It's a fun project. It's something different. I don't get to do it every day. That's how I love about my industry, what I do. It's always something different, always something new. And it keeps me intrigued in it and still wanting to do it.
Right.
If I got bored, I wouldn't want to do this anymore. So
yeah, exactly.
And this is 20 years I've been doing this, and I find something new every day. So
that's awesome.
Anything else, Jason?
That's about it. I mean, all of our stuff is really custom, so it's hard to pin down one thing. It's just like, let us know what you need, and we'll build it for you.
Yeah, I've seen some of your stuff where it's like, there's been a pillar, and you guys build around a pillar and all kinds of like, how do you guys do this stuff?
We did one that had a roof hatch on it. They wanted a roof hatch that went to the outside so they could get to the what is it? The condensing units. Yeah. Because they weren't going to be able to get to it from the roof or anything like that. So they wanted access to be able to go through the roof and onto it.
So you put a hatch on it? That's cool.
So what it is like a half door. And so we just took a door, turned it on its side, and that's the latch.
That's cool.
It was really cool. I liked it.
So you guys also, doors, windows, you guys also have like grab and go doors though, like gas stations. Is that yours?
So all the windows and stuff like that, that's all, we get all that from Styline and stuff like that. They provide all of that stuff for us. So you guys build it out in Styline? Yeah, we build it to their specs. We work really closely with them, and then we get like the specs, and we're like, all right, what do we need to do to get this done and stuff like that. So yeah, it's impressive to see. I mean, when you have a whole wall of windows and glass doors and stuff. But
I've never done any convenience store work, but I could see that'd be kind of cool to do.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
I always judge it when I go there and open the door and the spring's broken, the door doesn't close back in, so I'm always judging people. But no, we're gonna go. Well, I appreciate your time, Jason. It's always great to talk to you.
Great to talk to you.
I love what American Panel does. Like you said, everything's custom built. Nothing's stock. Everything's built to order what you need. And I will tell you guys, if you're going to get one, make sure you get upgraded and go ahead and get that taken care of as far as getting on the cloud and stuff.
Yeah, the IC Plus controller.
IC Plus, that's a great product. It's going to do great. Yep.